Had a great conversation last night in the membership group. The question was asked, what is enlightenment? And I asked everybody to give me their perspectives on what enlightenment was. And it was really an interesting perspective, because I had an idea of what I think it is. And they all had ideas of what they thought it was. And we went back and forth, and as they spoke, they're like, that I would come to a place of feeling the love, and I would understand why people do the things they do, and to me it's really an interesting experience, because as they spoke, I could hear results. I kept hearing things would happen if. But for me personally, I did not hear a definition of enlightenment. For me, enlightenment is exactly what the word means. To enlighten. And I don't mean like light bulb enlighten. I mean to put down your burdens, to set down the things that you're carrying, to strip away all that doesn't serve, to become enlightened and going back to the pure source, going back to finding God within ourselves, to come back to that space where God is love and we are love as one with God. And what happens is, all of those outcomes that the others were talking about happen because they have unpacked their journey. The problem is that I find people look for enlightenment, search for enlightenment, but they don't realize that enlightenment is not an external. You don't need gurus, you don't need teachers, you need to realize that the doorway to enlightenment is within you. And the way you get to that doorway is to strip away all the things. Strip away all of the religion, all of the dogma, all of the rituals, all of the things that are keeping you from looking at you, and setting those things aside. Because all those things are external manifestations that keep your mind occupied. And Joshua said, when you seek a path will be laid before you, but until you turn the path back to yourself, you'll never find the doorway. Well, it's the doorway to enlightenment. It's the doorway to your truest self as one with God. And seeking a path, and a path is laid before you, is not a good thing. Seeking a path and a path being laid before you means you're going to wander in the wilderness until you get off the path and come back to yourself. And so enlightenment really is getting rid of the path, getting rid of the religion that is your path, getting rid of the ritual that's your path, getting rid of all of the extra stuff, to putting them down, becoming lighter, become enlightened. Because now, once you unpack all the thoughts and rituals and ceremonies that you've wrapped around spirituality, getting rid of all those brings you back to yourself and your spirituality. Because those things are just paths you're wandering in the wilderness on. And you can come home and back to that spiritual nature of self and finding your enlightenment simply by getting rid of all the dogma, getting rid of all of the latest event that some guru is going to say you have to do, or paying for enlightenment to some Indian guru, which is, I recently spoke about someone who did that. All of those things are external. But God is not external. God is within you and everything around you. You and God are one. And there's no need to go searching for a way to find God. It's a matter of acknowledging that God is already there, and God is already within you, And God is your partner in creation, not your boss. Not your boss, not your overlord, not your king, not your father. He's your partner in creation. And when you come to that place of divinity, where you realize that you are love and God is love and you and God are one and there is no separation of you and God, that's enlightenment, because now you don't need any ritual, dogma, or religion to get you to God. You've become enlightened. You're like, whoa. Well, not only am I, unburdened by the junk that I've surrounded my life with, but now I get the only aha moment that matters. The only aha moment. Oh my gosh. Right here, right now, God and I are one. And being right here and right now, and God and I being one, I'm divine. As is God. As are you. We're all one. And there is no hierarchy. There is no ritual that's going to get you there. You're already there. The acknowledgement of it, the releasing of all the extra stuff, and just acknowledging you made it. That's enlightenment in my book. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye. Thank you, my friends, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you've subscribed and you like it, you share it, but also comment below it. Let's get this community talking about these topics and spreading this information out far and wide so we can change the world for the better. Thank you.